Most people use AI to write, to chat, to figure things out. I use AI to think visually and replace hours of design work in seconds. I use AI to create visuals, graphics that if you hire a graphic designer to make them, you would pay him around $500 for each graphic. But I use Gemini to create those graphics in matter of seconds. Let me show you how. You must have seen those clean, hand-drawn explainer graphics on YouTube videos or on LinkedIn or even on Instagram. The ones that make explaining complex ideas very simple. But here's the truth. Those graphics, those visuals usually cost hundreds of dollars if you hire a graphic designer to make those. Or if you want to make them yourself, you need to go through hours of trial and error in Canva or any graphic designing tool you use. And that's the reason why most people just don't do those graphic at all. I don't use Gemini like a chatbot. I use Gemini to think visually and create those graphics. I have just one modular prompt. In that prompt, you need to replace only three variables and you can produce unlimited outputs. You can create Sketchnotes, you can create infographics, you can create whiteboard explainer graphics. Let me show you exactly how you can use this prompt and how you can use Gemini to create this explainer graphics. First, open Google Gemini. Then turn the thinking mode on. This part is not negotiable. After turning the thinking mode on, you ask Gemini to explain what you want to visualize or create the graphic for. This could be anything: a business idea, a framework, a tutorial, a research paper, a report, anything. For this video and this tutorial, I will take one of my YouTube video and summarize it. But here's a tip, a leverage that most people would miss. Define the details in the prompt. Like, you cannot just say summarize the video, because that would just make Gemini summarize the video by its own accord. But if you define key details, the details in the prompt, like summarize the below video and include key points and key takeaways from the video. Now, by saying that one extra line, you would make the graphic more powerful, more impactful, because the goal of the graphic is to convey the core message with an impact, right? Now, after you have summarized the video, then comes the system. This is not just a simple prompt. It's a modular framework. And modular means one thing. You don't need to rewrite prompt every single time if you want a different output. You just need to swap the variables. There are only three variables you need to change to get unlimited output. First variable is visual type, which could be, sketchnote, infographic, whiteboard explainer. Second is aspect ratio. It could be square for feed, vertical for shorts, wide for slides, like 9:16, 16:9, 4:5, 1:1, anything. Then you define the colors. You need to use your brand colors for this graphic because you have to maintain the brand guidelines in all your graphics. And that's it. Same structure, same pattern, same prompt, but different output every single time. That's how professionals use AI. But before you run this prompt, make sure you have turned the create images mode on and then watch closely. This would not just be some random drawing, because the rules inside the prompt itself forces Gemini to kill paragraphs, extract keywords, key takeaways, use arrows, symbols, and metaphors. That's why the output will look so intentional and so amazing. And there it is, a clean, hand-drawn, readable in second graphic. You can download this graphic immediately and use it in your presentation, your social media posts, your pitch decks, your workshop, your YouTube videos, anywhere. You don't need to do any cleanup. But here's where this whole thing becomes unfair. You can feed this AI, Google Gemini, a 20-page PDF or a YouTube video link. And then step one would be ask Gemini for a clean, no BS summary. Include details, key takeaways, key points, everything. Step 2 would be run the same prompt, just change the variables according to your need. Then the dense content would be converted into one page impactful visual graphic. That's compression. That's a leverage. Text get skimmed, but visuals get saved, shared, and remembered. You are no longer creating content that people will just, scroll through. You are creating assets. I have pinned this modular prompt in the comment below. You can copy it and start using it. But here's the real upgrade for you. If you want to write AI prompts like a top tier 1% AI expert, prompts that actually control the output instead of you hoping for a better output, watch the next video on the screen itself. That's where the real advantage is. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in my next video.